section is ready to turn this place into a cauldron of noise. Rice-Eccles Stadium, home to the Utah Utes. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Arizona State Sun Devils taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this. And the Utes will put total leather and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense takes the field to start this game off. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this game.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive leads.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Ball in the air, intercepted. Trying to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Utah!
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defensive line.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
On 3rd down, going up top. Pulls it in on the right. Nothing but green ahead. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Utah Utes Bulldogs offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Looking for space to the left. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Utes have this offense rolling. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Leaves it with the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Gets it away. Solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They want to just keep throwing it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. It's complete. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They're trying to get to it. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona State! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 2 to Kent State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right back to the well. Got room at the 35. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. On the option. Now the pitch. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Utes look to keep this drive humming. After run, now throw. Coming after him. Quarterback trying to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Unloads it left. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duggan. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Pena. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. It's caught. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Using the quick game. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Movement here from the tight end. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They move the tight end all over. Give to the single back. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They knock him down right there. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Grab near the marker. It's Pena. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He wants to throw. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Duggan. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Arizona State! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Cincinnati. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on first down. Here's the handoff. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utes!
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Flushed out of the pocket. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. He's got the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Good timing on the quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's going to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on 2nd and 14. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on first down. Buys a little time. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo.
Another first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Moving away from pressure. Across the 25, he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And first down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.